Hi, I believe what I eat reflects on my skin. I think it's quite logical, right? So, since I find out that looking after myself inside out was very important, and I changed completely the way I eat, and I try to eat right. And so today I wanted just to share like 5 different food I believe they are really good for my skin. You know, they moisturize my skin, they protect my skin, and so let's uh, start. The first one is fish. I always make sure I eat fish every week. I have fish. We know that fish contains omega-3 and vitamin E, which are really good for your skin. And so I try to eat, like for example, tuna. I eat tuna. I eat sardine. I eat mackerel. I eat like salmon. Salmon is so good for your skin. That one you cannot miss that. So the second one is nut. I always make sure I eat nut. Let's say every single day I have to have nut, and I just mix that to anything I eat, like salad, like vegetable, like meat. You can eat chicken, you put a little bit of that. So I'm not going to go for details, but I eat nuts. I make sure I have nuts, and it's crazy. I have like here I will show you almond. I have walnut. Walnut is so good for your skin. It's these things can protect you from getting a lot of wrinkles. You check that. I'm not an expert, check that, but I know about that. I have pumpkin seed and Brazilian nut. This is sesame seed, and this is chia seed. So I make sure this I have it in what I eat. And so you check all these nuts, you check what good about them, and so I make sure I eat that. And the third one is vegetable. We know vegetable is always good for you. And so I try to eat this spinach. Spinach, my god, spinach, it contains a lot of things there. Spinach, it contains vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. All are really good for your skin. You check that, you will see. So I make sure I eat spinach. And the fourth one is avocado. This avocado, oh my goodness, you don't know what's good about this. It's fat, but it's so good for your skin. It moisturizes your skin. It contains this what they call carotenoid, and carotenoid, it's so good for your skin. And I'm not an expert, but that the little I know, which really they are really good for your skin. So the fifth one, without forgetting, I always make sure I drink my green tea. Green tea, it contains antioxidant, and it's so good for your skin. Not only to moisturize your skin, you can lose weight for that. And I'm not saying about losing weight, but I'm just saying that it's very good for you. It moisturizes my skin. That's what I know. And those are the 5 foods. There are so many things, like for example orange. You eat orange. It's got vitamin C. Vitamin C is so good for you because it keeps your skin firm. It's you want to protect your skin, and these kind of things are really good. So since I knew that what I eat, it comes out, you see that out from your skin. And you will tell me if you follow if you do a little bit what I'm saying, you will notice that yourself. And water. It's so good. Always water is important to moisturize, not only to flatten your stomach. That's what I know. It does that to me. If I drink a lot of water, your stomach will be like starting to get flat, you know. And so those are the things I wanted to share today. And thank you for watching, and just subscribe, and I will try to share the small thing I know every week. And look after yourself, and you have only one life. And take care.